Ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, most of you watching this video are probably gentlemen after seeing the topic of today's video, the baddest female wrestlers of all time. Now, I do have a question though. Did you watch Trish versus Becky at 2023 Payback? It was probably the best women's match I have seen in a very, very long time. But today, we are going to talk about the baddest women in wrestling history. What makes a great female wrestler? Is it her in-ring skill? Is it her promo ability? Or is it her beauty? Well, quite frankly, the beauty and the promo ability do not matter. I am basing my list solely on in-ring skill. So you will not see Sable. You will not see Tori Wilson. And you sure as hell will not see the fabulous Moolah. Hers is solely based on looks because I cannot watch a video with her in it. Ooh, gives me the heebie-jeebies. But let's jump right in. Our first contender on this list is going to be none other than
China.
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 China. China.
going to be none other than China, the ninth wonder of the world. And her career is nothing short of revolutionary for women's wrestling. Not only did she have arms the size of Hulk Hogan, but she also had the charisma and the strength to wrestle men in the ring. Not only was China a six-time WWE Women's Champion, but she was the first woman to step her foot inside of a men's Royal Rumble match. Her strength, her athleticism, and honestly, her pure dominance in the ring made her a force to be reckoned with. Just watch her wrestle some of these guys. Watch her wrestle Jeff Jarrett for that Intercontinental Championship. She beats the absolute dog crap out of him. Up next, we have the high-flying trailblazer, Lita. She is my all-time pick for the baddest female wrestler in history. She has 4 WWE Women's Championship reigns to her name. Lita was an inspiration to countless aspiring female wrestlers. Her acrobatic moves and ability to connect with the fans were unparalleled. She was a pivotal figure during the women's wrestling revolution. Now, go back, watch her do some of these TLC matches. Watch her come out with the Hardy Boys and just absolutely blow your mind with the moves that she is able to accomplish. In fact, she had some really great programs with the next person on our list, and that would be Trish Stratus, who is the ultimate blend of beauty and athleticism. She has 7 WWE Women's Championship belts to her name, and she has captured the hearts of fans worldwide. Trish was not only a wrestling sensation and a pioneer, but also has made her mark in mainstream pop culture. She was the pioneer during a time of transformation in women's wrestling. She went from being a valet who was just used for her looks to being an absolute unstoppable wrestling machine in the ring. Thank you, Trish, for paving the way for women like who's next on our list, which would be the boss herself, Sasha Banks. And with 4 WWE Women's Championship reigns, she's considered one of the most talented women in wrestling history. Sasha's innovative in-ring style and storytelling abilities have raised the bar for women's wrestling. Sasha is a fan favorite and a key figure in WWE's women's evolution. And in the blue corner, we have Charlotte Flair, a 14-time WWE Women's Champion. But that's not all. She's also won championships in WWE, NXT, and Impact Wrestling. Charlotte is the only woman to have won the Women's Royal Rumble not once, but twice. And she's truly dominated across promotions. Next up, we have another member of the 4 Horsewomen. Making her way to the ring is none other than Big Time Becky Two Belts, also known as the Man Becky Lynch, with 12 WWE Women's Championship reigns. She's fiery, she is charismatic, and a 2-time WrestleMania main eventer. Becky's connection with fans is electric, and she's considered one of the most popular wrestlers in WWE history. Now, Leave in the comments below if it's time for Big Time Bex to get a gimmick change, and also if Charlotte needs a gimmick change, because I fully believe that both Becky and Charlotte need to turn 100% heel and just go after the entire women's division. Shake it up a little bit. The queen can only be the queen, even though, yeah, she is a heel. Becky, she's a heel one day, she's a face the next day. She just needs to be full on heel. She and Charlotte need to team up, go win some tag team gold, and just completely decimate the women's division of WWE. Now, let's move on to one of my favorite wrestlers today to watch, and that would be Asuka. Coming all the way from Japan, her NXT undefeated streak is unparalleled, and she's also a 4-time WWE Women's Champion. Now, what sets her apart is her unique strong style Japanese wrestling techniques, and Asuka has proven herself to be one of the top female athletes in the WWE. Now our next contender is Mickie James with 5 WWE Women's Championship reigns, 2 Divas titles. She's known for her high-flying moves and her ability to tell captivating stories in the ring. Mickie has made waves both in WWE and Impact Wrestling, and she put on a banger of a match against Trish Stratus back in the early 2000s at a WrestleMania. I will tell you something else. She's kind of easy on the eyes. Just saying. Now, with just a couple more ladies on this list would not be complete without Beth Copeland herself, also known as the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. She's a 3-time Divas champion and a 2-time WWE Women's Champion. She is known for her pure strength and power. She has left her mark on the world of women's wrestling, and honestly, I'm a big dude. I'm 6'4", about 270. I would not get in a ring with Beth because she would beat the absolute crap out of me. Now, she is married to my all-time favorite wrestler, so good on you, Edge. Good on you, Beth. You are a match made in heaven. She is also extremely tough. Go watch Edge's I Quit match against the Judgment Day and look at the chair shots that Rhea Ripley gives Beth. She is a beast to have survived that. And last but certainly not least, she is the all-time pioneer for women's wrestling. It's none other than Alundra Blaze. She's a 4-time WWE Women's Champion and the first woman to compete in a male Royal Rumble match. Alundra played a vital role in shaping women's wrestling in WWE with her athleticism, her acrobatics. Alundra was an amazing sight to behold when she was on in the ring. There you have it, folks. Our incredible lineup of contenders for the title of baddest female wrestler of all time. Each of these phenomenal women has brought something unique to the ring, and their legacies are forever etched in wrestling history. Who's your favorite? Let us know down in the comments. Hit that like button if you liked the video, and if you didn't, thanks for sticking around to the end. But also, there's this beautiful subscribe button over here that you should click. Hit the notification bell because we are releasing wrestling videos multiple times a week. We would love to see it come back here. This is Wrestling World. I'm CJ, and I will see you next time.